Gaius Antonius Hybrida was a controversial and often unreliable figure in the late Roman Republic, remembered as much for his ambition as for his misconduct. He was the son of Marcus Antonius, a noted orator, and the brother of Marcus Antonius Creticus. More significantly, he was the uncle, and later father-in-law, of the famous triumvir Mark Antony. Despite his prestigious family background, Hybrida built a reputation for corruption, opportunism, and poor leadership, which followed him throughout his political and military career. His early career began under Lucius Cornelius Sulla, whom he accompanied during campaigns in Greece against Mithridates VI. Serving as either a military tribune or legate, Hybrida took part in the brutal conflicts of the Mithridatic Wars. However, even in these early years, his conduct was questionable. He was later accused of extorting money from provinces under his control, leading to prosecution attempts, including one by a young Julius Caesar. Though he avoided punishment at the time, his reputation suffered, and in 70, he was expelled from the Senate due to corruption, disobedience, and reckless behavior. Despite this, he managed a political comeback, regaining status through election to the praetorship and eventually rising to the consulship. In 63 BC, Hybrida was elected consul alongside Marcus Tullius Cicero, one of Rome's most brilliant speakers and statesmen. The two formed a strategic agreement. Cicero would effectively dominate the consulship, while Hybrida would receive the wealthy province of Macedonia afterward. During their term, Rome faced the dangerous conspiracy led by Lucius Sergius Catiline, who attempted to overthrow the Republic. While Cicero took decisive action to expose and crush the plot, Hybrida initially hesitated but ultimately supported the state. When conflict escalated into open war, Hybrida was nominally in command of the army sent against Catiline, though he delegated actual leadership to his legate. The rebellion ended at the Battle of Pistoria, where Catiline was defeated and killed, securing the stability of the Republic. After his consulship, Hybrida received the governorship of Macedonia as promised. Here, however, his worst tendencies became clear. He exploited the province heavily, extorting wealth from local populations and launching reckless raids into neighboring territories such as Moesia. These campaigns ended in disaster. Local tribes, including the Dardanians and Bastarnae, defeated his forces and stripped them of their loot. His failures in both governance and military leadership drew the attention of the Senate, which eventually removed him from his post in 60 BC. Soon after, Hybrida faced prosecution led by figures including Caesar and Marcus Licinius Crassus. He was convicted for corruption and abuse of power, fined heavily, and exiled to the island of Cephalonia. Although he was later recalled by Caesar around 47 BC, his political career never fully recovered. An attempt to become censor failed, and his final appearance in historical records comes in 44 BC, when Cicero mentions the divorce between Mark Antony and Hybrida's daughter. Overall, Gaius Antonius Hybrida represents a type of Roman politician whose ambition exceeded his ability. Though he reached the highest office of the Republic, his legacy is defined by mismanagement, opportunism, and repeated failures, standing in sharp contrast to the more capable and disciplined leaders of his time.